welcome to the Intrepid Wanderers in the land of Madera. It's kind of been a little bit of a while. We've all been crazy, and it's going to get crazier because I don't know where my notes are, so it's going to be fun. Just as a general, preview of stuff that we'd like to throw up. Let me log into my actual account. That's cooler. We have a couple of things. We have our World Anvil site. Definitely check that out on World Anvil. It's Madera. It hasn't been touched for a while because #crazy life. But there are lots of cool little items on there, and it's definitely a resource that is worth investing in checking out. And I think that there's a lot of potential for kind of expanding the world and keeping track of it. There's two pieces going on there. We also have our YouTube channel, which doesn't really have any views. Oh, there was one view 2 months ago on episode 32. It's probably me. It's pretty exciting. And we also have our Twitter channel. Twitter changed up their look, so now I have to figure out how the new look. We still have 10 followers. Isaac.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing pretty good, aren't I?
I think you need to get some more peeps.
What? I got 10.
I think maybe I got 10. FYI.
I mean, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Janelle, how's the swag going? The stuff.
It's going great. We've almost got some new stuff in.
Great. Because we've had a break, so we should definitely.
Right.
It's like we should have a store or something, and we should find some fan art.
Well,
you just find that, right? You just randomly go out and be like, "Yo, find me some fan art."
I feel like we need fans for.
Hey now, that's inappropriate. I don't like that talk right there. You're probably gonna die today. That's it. We'll pop up our.
I love you, Sarah.
I love you too, Janelle. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. You're adorable. All right. So where we left off last time, because it's definitely been a while for us, maybe not for you viewers, because we only have 0 viewers, so that means if you are actually watching this, then you're probably more timely than we are, so it's fine. You're no time passed for you. But we Teddy, Kyphira, and Arinari were heading up the mountainside to locate Karn the Wizard. They got attacked by some. Well, they had some hiking and some climbing up some stuffs, and they encountered some spiders that were pretty intense. And Arinari almost died. I think they ended up at the bottom of the. I'm just gonna use the freehand for a second here. I'll just use a little. They ended up we're gonna say they're right around here. They ended up at the bottom of the little stone path. Arinari was dead-ish. Teddy revived her. That's kind of where I remember that.
I didn't revive her. I just cast Spare the Dying so that she didn't die.
Right. Well,
which I had as a scroll, so I have no more. Can't do it again.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
Kira.
Wow. I don't even know where my this is literally everything got all shambled and swashed up, so I don't know where the right things are, the right notes. But we did fight giant spiders. Oh, here it is. There's spiders right here. Arinari was at 0-ish. Oh, I think she has 3 hit points is where she's at. Because Teddy healed her. Or spared the dying or whatever.
No, I think Kyphira might have healed her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think I've used all of my 2nd level and 2 of my 1st level spells.
Okay.
And then we took a short rest, because I used some hit die.
But wait. Before we do that, just because, you know. Arinari is like, let me just, if I just sing a little bit, you get a bonus. So let me do my Song of Rest. Which means I think that she takes a bardic inspiration. Okay. Yeah, it just says. Oh, you get an extra d6, but she rolls it. You get 5 extras.
Nice.
Yep. Plus a d8 plus 0. Plus 1 is a d8. Okay. So looks like we're everyone's taking a moment to kind of. Teddy, did you take any hit dice? Were you not dead?
I mean, I wasn't dead, but I did take damage.
Were you gonna use any hit dice during the short rest?
I think I did.
Well, you get an extra 5.
Wow.
I kind of hope the rest of this isn't quite as hard, but it probably will be. Da, 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 da. May 9th. When was the last time that we played?
Like, maybe the Saturday after the 4th?
It was a while ago.
Must have been way before then. Whew. Well, anyways. I don't need that one. I just need... No, I don't need to save this one. Oh, okay, well... Let me just take out this Dungeon Master's Guide, and it will at least give me something. Because I'm a slacker. And if I was more of a preparer, I would have prepared more things, but I didn't. So... Okay, so, what are you gonna do?
Try to climb up the stones?
Okay.
I don't know. I think we should stay down here. Seems pretty safe.
But don't we want to get to, what's his face? Karn?
Karn,
The wizard?
You know, it just seems like too much trouble at this point, right?
You're too much trouble at this point, Teddy.
That's probably true.
That's accurate.
I mean, no, I'm not.
Okay, well, So we're gonna climb up the rocks? Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
Great.
Can I use my thieves' tools to help me climb?
How are you gonna use your thieves' tools to help you climb?
I'm stealing height. You know. Yeah.
I don't think your thieves' tools are gonna help you much. Climbing.
Yeah, but I'm stealing.
What, you gonna steal a rock?
No, I'm stealing the vertical distance.
I like how you think, but I think maybe not.
Can I just like steal a pocket of air above me to create a vacuum so it sucks me up?
No.
I'm just gonna wild shape and start climbing. Into a wolf, I should state. And I have a speed of 40
that's
feet.
just unfair to the rest of us.
Says the guy trying to steal air.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna say, what are you gonna shape into?
I said wolf.
Okay.
And I have a speed of 40 feet.
Oh, okay. Everyone else needs to.
I don't even have that shape. Disembodied voice says cougar, and I'm like, I don't even have that.
Make an athletics, everyone but Kyphira. Climbing up.
$12.
Yeah. So, Arinari is just like at the bottom, like, I can't seem to actually, I'm really having a hard time with this climbing thing. I'm not really stealthy, and probably she's a little bit weak. So she can't do it. She's just struggling. She's on the struggle bus. She's at the bottom still, and she just keeps slipping down. I feel like Teddy is just pondering, do I just leave her behind?
No.
Yes.
Definitely not. Hold on. I gotta find something.
How's your pie?
It could be anywhere at this point.
Doesn't your Bandor give you fly?
Why would I want to use fly? Where is the page for the Bandor?
I believe the Bandor does give you fly. It's like we haven't played in over a month.
Pretty sure Bandor gives you fly.
Look, I know the Bandor gives me fly, but I'm pretty sure it also gives me... Oh, this page for the Bandor is not very good. It also gives me a levitate.
Oh.
Oh, ooh, I don't know.
Kefir at some point has turned around and is like growling at Teddy, like just making intense eye contact. Just to communicate the extreme unhappiness at his thoughts of leaving her behind.
Well, I don't know. Levitate can only lift anything under 200 pounds.
Are you calling Aranari fat?
Well, is she under 200 pounds?
You know, I'm gonna say yes.
Including all of her gear and equipment?
Let's just look. Wow, it's pretty close. Well, she's. Let's say she's just barely 200.
Fine. I climb back down from where I'm at. And I say, and I'm like, okay, fine. Here you go, Aranari. I'll help you out this time.
Oh, thanks, Teddy. I'm
Zippity
sorry.
zoppity, here you can levitate.
All right, thanks. I feel kind of like a loser.
And then I just throw her into the air.
What? You just throw her into the air?
Yep.
Towards what?
I just up.
Great. Kyphira can't fly yet, just in case you forgot this fact.
How long does this last?
Okay, she makes it up like halfway. She falls. She hits her head. But she...
How does she fall?
Well, I mean, you just threw her. She didn't... Like, she just barely...
It's levitate.
You just said you threw her.
Yeah, I cast levitate, and then I threw her into the air.
Oh, you're casting levitate on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess she manages to get up. I don't know how that levitate works, but I'm going to roll with it for the heck of it. So she manages to get to the top. Oh, okay. Wow, this is a bit of a journey. It's a little bit intense. Okay. So should we keep going?
I mean, Kyphira's in wolf form, but she's
Alright.
like...
Alright. So you continue up the path by the trees. I'm gonna say you're making pretty good progress. Although when you get to the dark... Where's the free hand? This piece, just give it a second. That piece is good. You're able to walk up. You get up to this, and it's a little bit narrow. So you need to do... I'm going to say acrobatics.
Excellent.
Okay, what do you want the wolf to do? Well, acrobatics is dex. I don't technically have an acrobatics, but I do.
Yeah, do have to use your dexterity.
15.
12.
Okay, Aranari got a 17 plus... What did I say to use? Acrobatics?
Dex.
Dex?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, she totally breezed through that, little corner. Who got the
Okay.
12?
I did.
Okay. I mean, it starts to break away a little bit as you're walking. Like, you get a little bit too close. It takes you a minute. You're just like... Because it's pretty sharp. Like, the down piece is a little bit intense, but you make it. You circle around behind the trees. You travel on into the two big tall trees by the big hole right here.
Has it been an hour yet by this point?
I would say by the time you make it up there, it would have been an hour.
Okay. Okay, so I'm back to Kyphira.
And what you're seeing is the little rainbow piece you don't actually see. What you see is kind of a big black cavern that you need to kind of get over.
Is there any downed trees or anything?
Make a perception check.
7?
You see some trees that are standing, but you don't see any down trees.
Fair.
I could do that. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Are there any fallen trees? I don't know.
How wide is
any
it?
fallen trees?
How wide is the distance in the? How far away? How big's the gap, or how wide?
Yeah,
is
how
the,
big's the gap?
I would say. It's 20 feet. It's pretty big. And it's really like if you look it's kind of weird cuz there's like it's just like a pit, like it's weird how it's shaped because there's just nothing there.
I mean, I could probably fly us all over, but that'd be a waste of a fly spell.
Could we cut a tree down? Is there one close enough that'll bridge the gap?
I mean, there are 2 tall trees.
How tall are the trees, and how tall is the cliffside? Could we just climb the trees and then just kind of bypass the whole?
The cliff side, let me just push my screen up a little bit more so I can. Is pretty tall and steep, and make a intelligence check.
Intelligence check?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay. What you notice is that the trees, although they're close to the cliff side, they aren't touching in a way. Like, you would kind of have to come up with a way to get from the tree to the cliff because there's still a bit of a gap at the top, but they're not hugging the cliffside.
I didn't figure they were hugging. I figured there was a gap of some form. If only I could fly.
Yeah, if only you could fly. Like me.
I could be a little spider. Might take me the whole hour to get up there, but I could be a little spider. So who's for cutting down a tree?
Would it be close enough? I'm pretty sure that's what she was saying, was that it wouldn't be close enough to cut down the tree.
Oh no, I was talking about climbing the tree.
Because
Oh,
yeah,
fine.
my second suggestion was climbing the tree and then just trying to find a way to jump from the tree to the top of the cliff. That was suggestion 2. For the first one was cutting down the tree. Or a tree. How long can you fly for?
An hour.
That's fair. So in theory, you could fly us to the, not to, like.
I don't think I could fly us to the house because I'm pretty sure Sarah said that's gonna take like half a day.
Well, no, but like if we're down, where's the silly pen thing? 1 second. There it is. If we're here, could you fly us up to here?
I don't know.
I mean, you might have to do it one at a time, but that would get us a lot
Oh,
closer.
well, you see, if I stuck you both in the bag of holding.
And Ari's like, dummy, we don't fit in the bag of holding. It's not quite that big. Good try.
You're just not trying hard enough. That's it.
Or even like up there, that's still quite a bit of stuff traversed.
Up where?
See the orange square?
Yeah.
Just
With
past
the
the
fish.
pond?
Yeah.
Even if you got us there, it would save us from having to traverse the chasm twice. And it would get us over the pond. Assuming it wouldn't take more than an hour to do.
How tall's the cliff?
I'm gonna say this is like 100 feet.
100 foot.
I don't know.
And how tall is the tall tree?
I'm really bad at coming up with numbers.
How tall is the tree then?
100 foot's like 10 stories. Approximately.
Let me just. I don't need. I'm gonna say that the tree is like 75 feet high. It's a pretty big tree, actually.
So if we could climb the tree up to the 75 feet, and then Teddy could fly us, he should definitely at that point have enough time to get us at least over the pond. I would think.
Oh, I can only fly for 10 minutes.
Oh. Never mind. Let's cut down the tree.
Okay, who's gonna cut it? Who's got something to cut it down with?
I mean, I have a short sword. And some daggers.
That's not really good cutting.
Especially because the tree is pretty big.
Well, it's either that or I set it on fire.
Wow.
Those are my abilities at the moment. I could try Thunderclap, but I don't think that'll be strong enough to push it down.
I don't really have any spells to do this. Yeah, no, not really.
Aaron Ari is just like, I don't know that.
I mean, I could just fly ahead and and leave you guys here.
Does anybody have rope?
I do have 50 feet of rope. I was just thinking if one of us could get to the top, and then...
Well, but if we could get the rope across, maybe we could tie it to a tree and use that to get across.
Maybe if we all climb the tree, I fly up, drop a rope down.
It's another possibility. Is the tree climbable, out of curiosity? Because I feel like that's something we've forgotten to actually look at throughout this entire conversation.
Make an intelligence check.
I wouldn't know if even if it was. I got a 6.
Yeah, you're just like, it looks like it could be, but maybe it is. It's hard for you to tell. You're confused. You haven't climbed a lot of trees, apparently.
I'm a bad druid, okay?
Right.
As a spider, I can climb 20 feet in a round. So it'd take me 5 rounds to get up there. That would be a lot less than an hour, right? Like, I don't know. I have 1 more hour to burn of a wild shape, and my spider can go 20 feet.
Oh.
It can climb 20 feet, so I can climb up.
Right. But then it's just you.
Does someone else have rope? Because if someone else has another, like, 50-ish feet
of... We all have rope, don't we?
Could we tie all 3 pieces together, we'd have way more than enough for me to climb up, tie the rope off, and drop it down to you guys.
I mean, I don't think I have it written down, but... I'm pretty sure we all started with rope. Or at least me and Kyphira should have started with rope.
Yeah, I didn't really flesh out that piece of Aranari, but I'm sure she has some rope. I feel like a cross is easier than up.
Okay, then how are we... Well, Teddy could fly and tie the rope off.
We just gotta get one of us across. Because if we could get the rope on the tree on the far side...
Well, wait, if Teddy has 10 minutes of fly, he should be able to carry us both across.
But that leaves him without anything for later on.
True.
Yeah, because I already used levitate.
Wait for it. I don't know how heavy a kitty cat is. Because if I take it, like, you could throw Kyphira if you could throw Kyphira as a spider across.
I don't think that's how, you know.
Does anyone have an arrow? We could tie the rope to an arrow and shoot that across. That wouldn't hold anything, though.
It wouldn't hold, no.
I only have the hand crossbow. I don't think that the bolts are big enough.
Wait, what about your pistol? You can shoot that across. That's like super powerful, right?
How are you gonna tie the rope?
Well, I don't know. What good's your pistol if you can't tie a rope to it? It has no utility then.
What good are you, Teddy, if we can't tie a rope to you?
Well, right now, our options are throw someone across, you burn your last spell with the Bandor for the day, or we go up.
I feel like we're missing something. I'm gonna just look around. Aranari goes over to the gap and just like feels on the ground, and it's like, wait, there's something here by the ledge, by the.
I go up and look too.
Okay. So it seems. Are you looking or are you feeling?
Feeling.
Okay. You can feel something on the ground. But it's very translucent. Whatever it is, like you can feel that it's there, but you can't see that it's there.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame in my hand. It's one of my cantrips, and just see if I can see anything further than.
Hey, what are you guys doing up there?
Teddy, it looks like there's something like, I don't know. There's something weird about this. It's like there's something here, but it's hard to see. The Produce Flame does. I mean, you still just are able to see that there's a thing. I mean,
You know, I
can't
think I
see
saw this in a
anything.
movie once, guys. I pick
What's
up
a
some dirt
movie?
and I throw it on it.
You do notice
I
that,
mean, a play, not a movie. What's a movie? Play, obviously.
right?
Or
You,
maybe I heard it in a ballad.
ooh. You do notice that the stones like don't fall down. Well, some of them fall off the edge, but there is kind of a path where you could walk across. But it's very narrow and it's translucent.
Quick, throw some more dirt on so we can see it better.
All right, Aranari, throw some dirt on there.
Make sure to get it all the way across. Aranari.
Okay. I'm really sad about some of these. Okay, anyways. Yeah, okay, so there's enough of a path that you can see it.
Okay. Aranari, you first.
Oh, Teddy, this was your idea. I think you should go first.
This was absolutely not my idea.
Okay. Let me come up with one other.
My idea was throwing the dirt. Okay.
Okay, Aranari's like, I'll try to go first. It's fine.
Don't fall off.
Okay. It starts out, she's like a little bit freaked out, like at first. I do want to check one other little thing. Oh, wisdom. Okay. She makes it across. You can definitely tell she's like just like stepping like really carefully. It's not a super wide bridge, so she has to be really careful about what she does. But she does make it across. She's like, okay, I got it. Who's next?
I'll go next. I'm following, like, I assume because we had thrown dirt on it, I can see where she stepped. I'm gonna step, like,
there are two things you need to do.
exactly.
You have to do one in acrobatics.
Great. I haven't been rolling good tonight, so 16.
Okay, but
That's not so
also you're going to roll a wisdom.
Great. Wisdom.
Oh no. Oh no.
Natural 20.
All right, you cross the bridge. You're doing great. You follow Erinari's steps, and you are able to cross.
Hey,
Teddy?
Teddy, come on over.
Oh yeah, sure thing, guys. Um, sure. And then I start to cross.
Yep, acrobatics and then wisdom.
Cool. 17 acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, you're doing good crossing.
Oh, 12. 12 wisdom.
It's a little bit sketchy. You start to look down, and there, everyone's like, "Teddy, don't look. Just look at us. Don't look down. Don't."
But
don't
I'm
look
looking down.
Don't look down. Just look at us. Just keep walking. Follow.
I'm looking down.
They're like, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes either. Just look at us.
I don't need to see.
Just walk. Yeah, you have to see the bridge. It's
I can
really
do it all
down.
by feel.
Okay, Teddy gets down on his hands and knees and closes his eyes and really carefully is able to like crawl across the bridge with his eyes closed by just feeling.
Hey. See, I told you guys I could do it.
Teddy,
And my eyes are still closed. I'm across. I'm standing up. My eyes are still closed.
Okay, Teddy.
I told you I could do it.
Teddy, you can. You're off the bridge now, dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
It was pretty scary.
Yeah, no, it definitely was.
I wasn't scared.
Yeah, that's why you were crawling across.
It was strategic.
Yeah, okay.
You wouldn't understand. I could tell you wouldn't understand.
Uh-huh.
So, crisis
Okay.
averted.
Yeah,
We're so good at this stuff.
I know.
We should be
Okay.
called the good at all of the puzzles team.
That's because somebody makes bad puzzles. Okay.
I'd like to stealth
You're gonna
before we head
stealth?
forward.
Okay.
Or try to, as the case may be. 12 to stealth.
All right. All right.
I mean, there's nothing in here. Why would I need to stealth?
Yeah, but we're going up rocks again.
Yeah, no. That sounds easy.
Yeah, the spiders weren't so much.
I don't know why you guys had such trouble with them.
Uh-huh.
Didn't you, miss and then break your gun?
No, my guns are fine.
Oh. So you just missed.
Okay.
He gets accidentally on purpose smacked with my staff.
That's fair.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna cut your staff just a little bit shorter.
I mean, I don't use it to walk.
Yeah, but see, I'll cut it just a little bit shorter, and then when you try to go and hit me, you'll miss.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a great plan.
All right. So you come upon this big pile of rocks here with some path. Make a perception check.
Oh, that's unfair.
10.
Incredible.
A 1?
It was gonna roll onto a 20, but it got stopped by my monitor, the stand for the monitor, so I had to re-roll it, and I rolled a 2, so 7.
Okay, you guys are feeling super confident about this climb up this. You're like, oh, this is gonna be great. Do you want me to go first? I'm really bad at climbing. Maybe that's a reason for me to go first or not.
Yeah, you should go first, Erinari.
Okay.
You need the experience more than the rest of us.
Oh, okay, great. She does great. She makes it to the first. I'm gonna say she makes it to that first little plateau. Right here. Which is it's quite a jaunt up there. So she's like, oh, okay, is everyone else gonna come? Because this is a lot.
I'll go next.
All right, go ahead and roll, athletics.
3.
Ooh, Kyphira, you are on the struggle bus. You slip.
Wait, did
actually.
Aaron already make it up?
Yeah, she made it up.
Well, no,
Whoa.
she made it to the pink spot,
Oh.
which is like the first little like resting and landing spot. Kyphira, you start walking up and you hit some, like, you're not watching where you're going, and you hit some loose rocks, and they start to they kind of drag you down. Roll a d4 for me.
Four.
Okay, you take 4 points of damage from the rocks falling on you and sliding down.
Sarah over there just like handling dice.
I can't find my d4s. They must be still in the other room.
That was funny. Bunch of
It's
dice.
like rolling 20 dice and then it's just like, oh, okay, if you're a roll a d4.
Because I don't know where my d4s are. All right? You know what, Teddy? That's enough from you. You need to climb up the thing now.
Okay.
Athletics.
Acrobatics.
Athletics.
Natural 1.
Oh!
So I make it up easy peasy.
So
Roll a d4.
yeah, roll a d4.
Okay.
Kyphira's
2.
gonna give it an.
You get 2 points of damage. So between the two of you, you've pulled, there's been like a small rock slide basically, so the path is a little bit harder to climb up. But go ahead, it's athletics again.
Acrobatics, you say?
15.
All right.
Athletics, Teddy.
Manage to kind of climb up the around the rocks, and you make it to where Aranari is. Teddy?
Rolled another natural 1, didn't you?
15. Really had you going there, didn't I?
Apparently, the rock slide helped you figure
Oh
out.
yeah,
where you wanna
it
go,
loosened
right?
some,
Loosened
and it made it
some,
easier to climb up.
Yeah, so
That's what happened.
You're ready to go on to the next section there.
Kyphira rolled a natural 20
For what?
for the next section.
I don't think you can do that.
What do you mean you don't think I can do that? I just did it.
I'm pre-rolling my next roll.
Yeah, Aranari slips down. I don't.
Wait, are we climbing again?
Yeah, you're gonna climb up the
there's
next
more to
section of
climb.
it.
Oh.
That's why I was rolling, is there's another climb. I rolled a natural 20.
Aranari fell, so she just hurt herself again. Teddy?
Did she fall all the way down?
No, she didn't.
I rolled, what's this? Acrobatics?
Nope, athletics.
Deception. Can I fool the rocks into thinking that they are stairs?
No, but that was a good thought.
Can I scare the rocks into being stairs?
You can
Kyphira
try. Go ahead, roll intimidation. What are you gonna say to them?
I'm not. I'm just gonna stare at them like Chuck Norris would.
Okay.
Very intimidatingly. 15.
Okay, even though you feel like your stare is pretty solid and very like any normal creature, the rocks don't seem to be moved.
Oh.
Kyphira throws a rope down to help them up.
Alright. Aranari grabs the rope. I'm gonna say you can roll at advantage. So, Aranari just barely makes it up. Teddy, you gonna use the rope?
Can I? What else do I got here?
Teddy, just use the rope.
Tessa.
Fine, I'll use the rope. What happens if I use the rope?
You get advantage.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I'm not going to use the rope. Oh, wait, never mind.
It's 18.
Okay. You also make it up the rest of the rock situation. So you guys are at the top now of the rock.
I just want you guys to know that I could have made it up without the rope.
Okay. I mean, Teddy, that's great.
I was just, testing my abilities.
Yeah, right. No, that's important.
Yeah, you gotta know where your limits lie.
Right. Yeah.
Don't want to push yourself too hard, and then
It's fair, Teddy. It's super fair.
You understand? Yeah, I know. You get.
Okay. We gonna keep going?
Sure.
Okay. You keep going.
Yep.
And you come to the chasm again.
Oh, the chasm again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to feel against the edge of the chasm again.
You feel against the edge of the chasm, but you don't find a bridge like you did before. It's just like your hand just goes down.
Well, hurry up, Kyphira. Throw some dirt on it.
I mean, that was going to be my next step, was to throw dirt to see if maybe it's just a little further down that I can reach.
Go ahead, throw some dirt on it.
Does
Please
the dirt
roll
just
for throwing
falls down.
dirt.
It falls down.
So, there's no bridge, guys. So, Teddy, do you want to fly us across? So I also don't think there's any trees. Are there trees?
It's weird. I don't think magic works here.
Feel like
there
you're
aren't any
making
trees
it up.
around.
What, Sarah?
There are not any trees, correct?
How far across is it? Like if we were to jump?
Whatever I said last time.
20 feet.
Yeah.
What if we just jump down the chasm?
I'm not feeling super confident about that.
I feel like, you know what, I would just die because I'm feeling pretty weak as it is.
What time is it getting to be?
I forgot when you left in the morning. But let's say it's around
I
lunchtime.
think we left at 7 or something.
Yeah, we left early.
Okay, yeah, but you had a big battle and then you had to take a rest and you've been climbing. So I'm gonna say it's like around lunch. It's like 11:30.
Okay. So it's definitely worth trying to get across and keep going then, because it's not,
I mean, I could fly us over.
I mean, that might be our best option.
20 feet, though. Hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Or, remember something. Is that
My whistles
10
are not that good tonight.
Yes. That would get us like 10 foot. That wouldn't be very good. Wait, I have a whole bag of holding. Where is this?
What do you mean?
I'm just trying to see what's in the bag of holding. Oh, yeah, of course. Duh. Obviously. Why didn't I think of this before? Obviously. This is brilliant. Big brain plays over here. I reach into the bag of holding.
Yeah.
And I pull out a nice red shirt.
Okay.
And I say, ta-da!
And that's supposed to do what for us exactly?
Well, it's a nice shirt.
And how is it supposed to get us across?
Well, it isn't.
Then...
I just thought it was nice.
Wow.
Isn't it nice?
It is really nice, Teddy. I mean...
If you say so.
I do appreciate the niceness of it. I'm just not sure that it's, like... gonna help.
I also have a bag of iron spikes.
How long are the spikes?
I don't know. They're just iron spikes.
Right, but maybe I could, create us a ladder of some form.
I don't think they're that long.
How many do you have?
I have a whole bag of them.
How many's in a whole bag?
I don't know.
Can I see one, please?
Yeah, here you go. Here's the spike.
How long is the spike, friend Sarah?
Oh, I don't... 5E spikes.
Thank you. That's flat, by the way.
Iron spike. I actually don't remember where I got these. Could have been from anywhere. Let's be honest. Although they're right with my bag of ball bearings and my bag of caltrops. So I could have gotten it from the same shady guy in the alleyway. I think they're useful for climbing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly.
You can use it to drive into the ground to anchor some ropes.
I'm wondering if I could, build a ladder of some form out of them. Depending on how long they are and, how many there are.
Can you explain what this ladder is?
A ladder?
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
How are you going to build a ladder out of iron spikes?
I have produced flame. I could, weld them together.
I don't think I have
think your
enough
produced
spikes.
flame has enough heat to weld.
It was a
metal.
thought.
Yeah, no, it was a thought. I appreciate the creativity. And I don't know how many Teddy has, but the standard is 10. You kind of look at it and you're like, even if I could, it's not enough.
10 in a bag?
Right.
I'd like to investigate the cliffside.
Oh,
if I may.
Okay, go ahead. Roll investigation.
That's really yummy cheesecake, by the way. Gotta find it. Sorry. Investigation +5. 9. 14?
Okay, well, you go over, you kind of look around. Where are you looking precisely? At the cliff?
Huh?
Where precisely are you looking?
Around here. In that general area, closer to the, chasm. Seeing if maybe there's, a button or something that'll activate, or if there's holds for us to be able to climb up.
You do look around. There doesn't seem to be anything, near the chasm and the hole that is, there are no buttons or anything that will allow
Is-
you to cross.
What about climbing up? Is there?
So you're gonna look across at the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. You start like looking and you're feeling around and you notice something strange, but you can't quite fully
Bless you.
put your finger, like there seems to be something, you're having a hard time puzzle it all out. Definitely seems to be something going on with the wall.
Aaron, do you mind helping me look at the wall?
I guess I can try. Investigation. She's like, it just looks like a wall to me. I don't know. Looks kind of like a wall.
Teddy, could you help me, please?
Looking at the wall?
Yeah.
I think you're going crazy.
Long time ago.
Yeah, what am I, looking at a wall in a very incredible. 10?
You are also like, it looks like a wall.
Could I take a closer look at the area that seems to have caught my eye? Like, could I try again?
You can, let me just think about this.
Is it something magical?
You can try, can you detect magic at all?
Probably not today. Definitely not today.
Oh,
I could detect magic, but I'd have to take a long rest.
do you think that there's something magical over there?
I don't know. I think there's just something odd with this area.
I can dispel magic if you think that there's something there.
Well, the only thing about that is if it's something that would trigger, say, a bridge to appear, and we get rid of the magical trigger, we're still lacking a bridge or a way up.
But if it fixes a
Wait a second.
What?
Never mind.
Okay. So was that a yes or a no?
I don't know.
I don't feel.
Hold on, wait a second. Nope, never mind.
Could I try to like push against the area just to see if like anything pushes in or?
Yeah, go ahead. You push against it and it feels solid. I mean, I don't think we're gonna lose anything.
I mean, if you want to try, I don't have any better ideas.
The DC. Okay. Any spell of for each spell or higher on the target. Each spell over higher. Oh, okay. Wow, she is just rolling poop today. But I don't. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So Arinari is able to. She casts some magic, dispel magic, and it reveals a tunnel opening, like a little pathway. Let me just.
So, Arinari, seeing as how you found it.
I'll go first. I'm a little healthier than she is at the moment.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't have a lot. It is kind of dark in there. Does anybody have light?
Produce flame.
All right. Go ahead and
Before I step in, I look for any obvious traps.
Okay, investigation. Investigation.
Natural 20.
You
That's
do
3
not
this game.
see any traps. You're like,
Sweet.
no traps.
I go for it.
All right. It's you crawl through the little tunnel, and you pop out right next to the waterfall.
Cool. Life is good.
Are you gonna tell anybody or like?
Oh, I thought they were following me.
Oh
No.
Hey
Definitely
guys. I kind of like, it's fine. Come through.
Okay. Aranari goes through.
Also, I didn't technically need light. I had dark vision.
But how do I know you're the real Kyphira?
Uh-huh.
I'd like to do insight.
Okay, roll insight.
15.
Kyphira?
It's fine.
She seems to be telling the truth.
That's just what a fake Kyphira would want me to think.
Stay over there for all I care.
Yeah, it's her.
Wow.
I go across.
All right.
I go through the cave, I should say.
Okay, so you come out, and you are next to like a big pond. And you're next to a big rainbow ladder.
I'd like to... A rainbow ladder?
Yeah, it's rainbow. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow, how did they get all these different colors?
I'd like to check
Crazy.
it for, like, traps or anything
Investigation.
suspicious.
Yeah.
17.
It just looks like a colorful ladder.
I climb up the ladder?
Okay, dexterity.
Yeah, I'm definitely not climbing up the ladder.
17?
Okay, you make it up the ladder. You are now at the top of the ladder.
Can I climb up next to the ladder?
If you were gonna do something weird... Okay,
It's
Aranari
not
makes
weird.
it to the top. She goes up the ladder. Teddy, what is it that you're doing?
I would like to climb up the rock next
You're
to
gonna
the
climb
ladder.
up okay, so you start to climb. You start to think you're gonna climb, but it's like sheer. Like there's no handholds. But you can try athletics if you would like.
Yes. Come on. Oh, wait, hold on. 12.
Yeah. You maybe get up like a foot or two off the ground, and you can't find handholds anymore. You slip down. You're just like, ugh.
Teddy, just use the ladder.
It's too suspicious.
I roll my eyes and throw Teddy the rope.
Thanks. I would like to use the rope.
So, Kyphira, you have to do a strength check, and Teddy, you will have to do athletics.
I'm not very strong. I might actually drop him.
Oh, 20.
19.
Okay, so Teddy this is kind of what happens. Teddy's kind of climbing near the ladder, and as much as he doesn't want to admit it, he is kind of like sort of using the ladder, but he's also holding onto the rope to get to the top. So in his brain, he thinks that he just used the rope, but
Well, I didn't completely use the ladder.
right, yeah, you also relied on the rope.
Which is what saved me.
Mm-hmm.
What? How do I know that it's not like under some magical spell where like the third person who goes up the ladder is like stabbed or something?
Whatever. I put the rope away and continue down the path.
Oh. Oh wow, I forgot. There's more to it.
Yeah, it's quite a long path.
Yeah, you made it really.
I think it's like it's supposed to be like a half day's travel or something like that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, and we almost died right at the beginning. I mean, you
I
guys
know.
almost died right in the beginning.
Yeah. I forgot there's more. So much more. All right. So you go down the path and there's another sheer wall. But there do seem to be some hands, some footholds.
Well, I think I've had enough with climbing for one day. Don't you say the same, guys? Too much climbing?
I think we should just get this over with. It's supposed to be what, a half day's journey?
Yeah, that's what the old windbag said.
Swear if the old windbag turns out to be Karn and you
I swear,
insulted
if she's
them,
up here when we get there.
I'm gonna laugh so hard. I'm gonna try to climb up.
Okay. Athletics.
4. I
Oh,
fall on my face again.
you do. Ooh, so does Aranari.
So
Out of the way, guys.
All right, Teddy.
Natural 20.
I don't know if I believe you, but okay, you scramble right up the top.
Can you see that?
no, we see
no,
a die.
but
We don't see the
whatever.
numbers.
Can you see it now?
I can.
All
Can
right.
Yep.
Can you
Fair
see it
enough.
now?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Maybe I have this. Right there looks about good. Yeah, it's over here more. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Hey Teddy, do you have a rope? Do you mind throwing it down for us?
Aranari tries to climb again, but she gets up a few, and then she's like, I can't. How, Teddy? How'd you get the footholds? I don't think my arms stretched that way.
Yoga every day.
So about that rope,
Yeah. What about it?
do you wanna throw it down to help us like we did for you?
Throw a rope down, huh?
Hmm.
I guess I could.
And maybe hold one end of it so that we can climb up.
Oh, hold one end of it, throw the other end down. If you had wanted that, you should have said so. I take out the immovable rod, tie the rope to it, throw down the other end, and click it.
Fair. All right.
I climb up the rope.
Okay, Kyphira, go ahead. You can roll with advantage.
Eight.
You are still struggling.
With
You, like,
advantage?
Yep.
you are still on the struggle bus, and Aranari is just like, maybe I can. Can I just try maybe first?
Go ahead.
Okay, she makes it up. Whew. That was a little bit tricksy because it was a 1 and a 17. So, I don't.
So-
What else do we have that maybe?
Gonna try again while Aranari's thinking.
Okay.
14.
I'm gonna say you just barely make it up. Like, it takes you a while. It takes you like 15, 20 minutes, like longer than it took everybody else to get
It's
to
fine.
the top.
At least I didn't
Okay,
injure
now
myself.
that we're all up, I put the immovable rod back into the bag of holding,
All right.
along with my rope.
Oh, wait.
So we continue down the path.
Up the path, but yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Um.
This next one seems extra dangerous, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it
Okay.
looks like there's spikes under it.
No, they're not spikes.
I feel like there's spikes.
So you go up the path and you look, and there's some rings, some like rings to hold on to. It looks like you could grab them. There is okay, there is a pit at the bottom. It looks like there's a lot of moss down there, but it's pretty far down to the bottom.
Oh, what are the thingies attached to?
Some kind of chain.
And what's at the top of the chain? What's the chain attached to?
The chain is attached to some rocks with some metal.
I'd like to throw some dirt, like we were trying to do before, seeing if there maybe is an easier way across.
All right, you throw some dirt, and it just falls down.
How far is it across?
So what is it, like an overhang?
Yeah, there's
Is
like,
it like
an overhang.
the monkey bar kind of deal?
Yeah, it is the monkey bar kind of deal.
Okay.
That's literally what it is. I'm gonna say it's 20 feet.
I mean, I could just ditch you both and be a spider.
Wow, that's cold.
I mean, I could just ditch you both and fly across.
Arinari's just like, I'm just gonna try the things.
Please don't die.
Okay, she grabs one. She swings to the next one. She grabs another one.
Oh no.
Grabs another one. I'm gonna say gonna do 5. And she makes it across. She's like, that's not too bad.
I'm gonna be a spider.
Well, I mean, if Arinari says it's not
climb.
too bad.
I'm gonna wait until after Teddy goes.
If Arinari says it's not too bad, then it can't be awful.
Falls
what am I
to
rolling?
death.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. 18.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Okay. Did you roll a 1?
23.
Okay.
I couldn't do math for a second.
Okay.
18. 14. 27.
I think he's done more than 5, Sarah.
I can't hear her anymore.
Okay, I think you did that more than 5 times, though.
Good, because I just rolled a 3.
I'm just gonna spider climb across. I'm not even gonna try. Spider
Nope,
also
still can't
bends.
hear you. I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear any sounds you're making. Oh.
We're almost there though. Almost there.
Yeah, this last will be tough.
How about now?
I can hear
Yes.
you now.
Okay.
So Teddy
These
made
things
it
that look like
across.
stairs, probably not stairs. I can hear myself though.
Okay. Kyphira.
I'm going to spider across. I'm going to
Okay.
be a spider, and the spider goes 20 feet. And
Great. Okay, you go across as a spider and you make it, and you come up. It's like not a ladder. It's more like whole like handholds that are in the cliff.
I have an hour of spider,
Okay,
so
yeah,
I'm just gonna.
you spider up.
Just gonna go for that. Since that's my last one for now.
Oh, all right. Arinari starts climbing up the wall. She makes it halfway, and like one of the little rungs starts to it breaks down, and she's like, shit. I mean, I didn't mean to say that.
I thought they were handholds.
It's more like it's just carved out, like the little. It's like there's. What do I want to say? There's like little shelves for your feet or your hands climbed out of the cliff wall. So it's kind of like a handhold slash foot holder, but one of them breaks. So she's kind of like, oh god, okay, I don't want to fall. Okay, but she manages to climb up the rest of the way.
Acrobatics?
Athletics.
6.
Yeah, you're having a hard time figuring out how these handholds work. Arinari's like, I can throw you a rope if you want.
How many times have we used that rope?
Well, I think everyone's got a rope.
I've used mine once. I'm still kind of a little scared.
She's just like, I'm not really that strong though, so just FYI.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end.
Okay, so she throws down the rope. Oh yeah. You can roll with advantage,
Oh,
but athletics.
16.
All right, you make it up. She manages to hold you. You rely on the footholds a lot, but the rope just helps you, give you that little boost of confidence. And then y'all end up at the top of the little path there. Wow. Wow.
You probably had more stuff planned for this.
You think? I feel like there might have been more monsters, but since you're all hefted anyways.
Since you almost killed us with the first round?
Right? Well, I can't help it that you guys got some problems. It was pretty challenging though. Like it's like 2 or 3. Y'all get to the top, and you look and you can see, like I don't know if I want to call it a hut or a little mini tower. It's a little building. You can definitely see a building.
I'm gonna come out of my spider shape.
All right.
Wait, didn't we? Is this a map we had?
Yes.
Oh.
Did she give you a map?
Yeah, the cranky little gnome gave us a map.
What are you doing?
Gonna walk up to the house.
Okay.
Tower.
Y'all walk up to the house.
I guess so.
Knock on the door?
Oh, I might get the dog.
Yeah, just a minute. Just hold your knickers.
I swear to God.
It's totally gonna be her. She was Karn.
So like it's a minute or two. This
Totally gonna be Karn.
You're waiting outside the door. You can hear shuffling around. And finally the door opens and it's a little, what did I say they were? Were they gnomes?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little gnome lady. She's definitely older. She's got a cane. She's got some fancy robes on, and she looks up at y'all, and she's like, I don't know you, but you. It took you long enough.
Kyphira starts laughing so hard. And looks at Teddy, and Teddy's probably just like, I hate my life.
You better be like her twin sister or something.
What? No, I don't have a twin sister. I saw you earlier.
Oh.
What are you talking about? You want to come in? You want to sit outside all day?
We'd like to come in, please. I'm Kyphira, and
Hi,
this is
I'm
Aranari.
Thesey. I can't remember her name fully.
So are you Karn or is
No,
someone
I'm
else
not Karn. What are you, stupid?
So how did you get here?
She just laughs and she's like, secrets. I'm not a powerful wizard for like no reason.
Okay, well, Kyphira, I'm going back down to the bottomless pit. If you need me, I'll be down at the bottom.
Okay, have fun.
Oh, stop being such a stick in the mud, Teddy. We can't just let anybody up here. You gotta be worthy. God, you have such a cranky attitude. Do you have a mustache? Do you have a mustache? Does Teddy have a mustache?
I didn't think Teddy did.
No.
Maybe you should grow a mustache.
I often use one as a disguise for for reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need disguises.
Yeah, sure, you're an angel.
Yeah.
That's questionable. So if y'all wanna just, she's like, there's some chairs over there, there's water if you guys need some snacks. Just, go see if Karn's ready. I'll just be back.
Thank you. I'm gonna go and sit.
She just walks off a little bit, like, just out of the room, and you go, Karn! Karn, you old coot! You got some visitors! I guess I'll, be
still
right
just
down.
laughing.
Okay, but some of them are cranky. I told you about that, right? Just,
Teddy, are you cranky? I didn't take you as such.
Just one minute.
Okay. How upset are you right now?
Why are you such a crank? Come on. Come on. Okay, I'll just do it this way.
Apparently very upset. Cause you're...
Say hi to everybody. Woo! Really? You're just that desperate to not be touched? Come on. Come on. Don't be such a dink. Good girl. Look, it's a bird. Look at the bird.
Oh, the baby girl.
Slowly, he's got too much light. Hi, Tessa. Hi, pretty. You get what?
She's
Oh,
like...
what? You're gonna fly as soon as I sit, aren't you? Oh, maybe not. What? Why are you looking at me, Tessa?
The pretty girl, she's like, Mom, why?
Mom, why you hate
I was
me
minding
so
my
much?
business.
Yeah, she was like, "Why you take me out? I was listening to you play your game. What are you looking at me so funny for?"
She's staring you down
She
right
is
now.
staring me down.
She has no interest in us. She's just staring you
Mom,
down.
why are you so weird? So as you're just yeah, okay. I see you, yet you're staring me down. Okay. As you're walking down the so as you're waiting, you hear just a little click of like also another cane and um uh um out walks it's a human. He's a human, male. He's definitely like in his 60s or so. He's about the same age as Charlned. Um It's got a scar on his face, gray beard, long gray hair. It totally looks like a wizard, like traditional Dumbledore-ish kind of thing. He comes out and he's like, "Ah, I haven't had visitors in quite a while. What can I do for you? How can I help you?"
Yeah, we've come a long way. So could you just tell us how to kill some vampires, or maybe you could just help us kill vampires? How about that? Right?
Teddy, you could phrase that nicer.
Oh. Yeah, so we've like come like a really, really long way. These other two people with me are pretty cranky about it. Could you perhaps please help us kill some vampires?
Um, I mean, I'm not gonna kill. Are you looking for
Oh wait,
some
yeah, that's right.
right? Like,
We
what
stopped
is
by
it
your
that you're looking?
friend.
I'm not gonna go out and
What's
help
his
you kill
face?
vampires. I've
Turnall.
pretty much done the adventuring thing.
Turnall told us you could help us.
Hi. Ah, Teralnud. Oh yes. He's a very good friend. Whew. He's a great bard. We've had a lot of adventures together. We saved the world. Worked with Silver Dawn and Uma. There was quite a little crew that we all were able to save the country from an evil wizard, the evil wizard Cylinder. He just starts going on and on about like the thing that he did. Hi. Hi. Are you gonna poop on me? Did you already poop
No,
on me?
she hasn't wiggled her butt feathers.
you got,
Usually they do that before they poop.
you got poop on your foot though. What a dork.
Oh, that's not uncommon.
Yeah. So he just goes on about like the thing that they did with Silver Dawn and Midori and how they saved the country and he did all this stuff and they fought a dragon and they he's just like going on and on.
Have you ever fought any vampires?
No, I have not. We did not encounter any vampires. That's a entirely different situation. There have been some historical stories in the past about.
Why did we come here again?
Vampire information.
Yeah, but he's just said that he hasn't killed any vampires.
Hush. Just listen.
I don't need this one. There has been some historical precedent for vampires existing. The lake of the lake. No, not the Lake of the Trace Warriors. Wait, I just a minute, because there are so many stories. There's the Jayakite. Have you heard about them, the Jayakite?
We have.
I did quite extensive research on them. They are an ancient race from the Serenity Desert area north of here. Oh yes, in the ISC, which is south of here. There were some historic cities that there was a story of, I believe Isaac was the name of the vampire. Was that the name? No. No, but there were the brothers. The brothers who Noah and such who fought a vampire. I believe that that's the story. There was a vampire invasion many like before the lake of the incident with the lake of the Trace warriors. Um and according to history, there is some information about perhaps and one of the islands or a sunken city near Mooncarn or the collapsing isle, Centaurus Haven. I'm not sure which one. I'd have to like delve more into some books, but somewhere in there is some. They were able to battle a vampire, and they had special armor. One of them was wearing special armor, and they forged a weapon that was made specifically to defeat vampires that was fallen, like it's lost with the city.
A giant wooden spike?
No, not a giant wooden
A stake. A
stake.
giant wooden stake. That's what you
No.
use to kill vampires.
Oh, well, that's not, I mean, I just haven't found any research to support that, but that's not to say that that's not a real thing.
Oh.
Well, there's a. We can't hear you again.
We can't?
I couldn't. Did you hear her talking just?
I guess I could until I couldn't.
See, I couldn't hear her.
Hi.
Okay,
you
now
hear
we
me?
can hear you.
Okay, good. Can we making out with my bird? She's a good girl. Look at her. She's a good girl. You gonna be on the internet, Tessa? You wanna be on the internet? She's
like, great mom.
no, she's like, I'm not gonna look at the camera because it's weird. I'm just gonna look at you because you're weird. Yeah. Oh, who's pretty? Who's pretty? So he's like, well, I mean, but if you have some research about an iron spike or a spike, I would love to hear that. I love information of any kinds.
Well,
Yeah, I heard they kill vampires.
there's a vampire amassing an army and has taken over some of the continent, which is why we're here asking for vampire information.
Yes, that does seem quite troubling. Do you have an arm like a you seem kind of small, is what I'm saying. Like small, like there aren't a lot of you.
No, there are two.
Yeah, well, we
Three,
can't
sorry.
help that, really. It's kind of not our fault.
Kafira just goes through and tells him, like, what happened with starting with Zimia and finding Zimia and all the way up through to kind of now.
Okay. Yep. Oh, okay, that's Noah. Where's the other story?
I mean, technically,
I'm just looking to see if I have the rest of the.
And included in the story is Teddy singing and his what happens when he does.
What? Please no.
And
Hey,
Kafira's just
Oh, no,
dreaming.
maybe,
tell
maybe
me.
you know.
No, tell me more about
you know,
that.
maybe you can tell me about.
Too late.
I would. That's Teddy. That sounds quite. It seems a little bit.
Yeah, you
awkward.
know, Kaifir just makes up the darndest things sometimes.
Don't think
I'll
I did.
Just a big lie. Kaifir lies all the time, by the way.
Tessa, do you
I
lie all
told
the
you
time?
that before we came in.
Do you lie all the
It's a
time?
big liar. Lies all the time. Can't help
What,
it.
Tessa?
Get us into many bad situation with the town guards. Like she just tells people I steal stuff all the time. It's crazy.
Oh, on the floor. Good job, Tessa. She made it on the floor.
See, I've given up at not getting pooped on.
There she goes.
Eventually, a pair of jeans just gets designated as the pair I wear with the bird for the week until it gets washed.
He's like, okay, yeah, no, I'm curious to know, more about this, awkward singing situation. But first, so the vampire situation, I think that sounds like it's, a little bit more, pressing. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, to start with, but
Seems like Alcafiero lied about the other thing,
okay, make a deception.
obviously. 18.
Okay, I mean, seems like he believes you.
And what purpose would I have in lying, Teddy?
I just think, we shouldn't just like tell everybody about it.
I haven't told everybody. I've told powerful people about it.
You just told this guy. That's like basically everybody.
No, there are a lot more people included in everybody. But vampire first.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
okay.
let me. I have some places you could go. I have some suggestions. I have some. Let me go see. Let me go check my books to see what I have. If you just want to hold on a second, and he hobbles off and comes back with a few books that are specifically that's like the history. There. Yeah. Okay. Go to bed.
Now she's giving you sass.
Oh yeah. She's like, "Why are you up right now? It's time for me to go to bed." They look at they talk about the history. They talk specifically about I can't find the one story that I wanted to find, so I'm a little bit thrown. But they talk about the time. Oh, this has Teddy's rules. Wow. I really need to make my notes better, I guess. It focuses on the ISC area from an ancient point of view. Talks a lot about some of the cities that were there. Talks about the incident with the vampire and like the story, the basis of the story, which is I think that some of those pieces you have picked up already. I believe that. No, that's the wrong spot. I believe that some of that information you have heard about the how the band a long time ago defeated the vampire. So some of that, but it gives a little bit more specific detail than that you had about the area and the history. So it does kind of fill in some holes for you if you sit and read the whole thing. Is that what you do, is read it all? This is for June, huh? Where's the next? Okay. So that kind of helps you. You spend a couple hours reading. Yeah, gives you some food and snacks. Oh. My brain's kind of shot, but let's see what we got. So he spent a couple hours doing that, and then he's like,
Wow, these snacks are really good.
they are.
Wow, I realized I haven't eaten since like this morning.
Right? You guys are super hungry. Excuse me. I might not make it till 11 is really what I just learned. But he looks at Teddy and he's like, "Okay, so about this pact that you made.
Yeah.
Do you know who you made it with?
Really?
What about it?
Who did you make your pact with?
Do you not know?
Hmm.
I feel like he doesn't know.
I feel like he's avoiding it.
That too. It's Mac Teddy.
I don't know.
Just a minute.
Well, so yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Really? Okay. I feel kind of lame because I thought I had a sheet for him that told me all his spells,
You probably did.
but it probably did
for
Karn
Karn?
because I'm trying. I have a thing. I know what he wants to do, but I don't know which thing he's gonna exactly do. And I feel like I kind of want the sheet, and I don't have it. And
How did you lose it? You don't just have like a Google Drive folder just full of this stuff?
I do. But sometimes I think I end up working on the PC and it doesn't share, maybe? I don't know. I thought I had started it, but maybe I only in my brain started it. Unless it's this. Because it's not anywhere I can... It's like it didn't sync to the right drive. Not this one. And I
Why
kind
are you
of
just
need
going
it.
around in circles? I never said I hated your game, handsome. I just asked why you were going in circles.
Because he's Brandon. Unless he's in the main drive. no, no, no. What's in here? Da, da. Important people. Oh, right there he is. Haha. I modified him on June 22nd. Alright, open with... No, download. No, just download the file. I want to open it. Let's see if he's finished. It's gonna take a second. It's gonna take a second. Might be worth it. Might be worth it. Not really sure. Can't really remember. 81%. Still going. Kitty pick spells. Ooh, third eye. Alright. Did I pick some spells? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just really tired. And I can't think. So I think I'm gonna pause and end here. Only because my brain's jello and I'm just admitting that my brain is jello. Which is
That's fair.
Right? Cause I wanna figure out I have him. I do have him.
Take a nap, pick it back up in an hour.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Or how about we just pick this up not next weekend, but the weekend after?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I'll figure out what he's doing. I don't know. That seems like a lot. Sorry, I'm a scrum. Sorry, I'm ill-prepared. Such an ill-prepared DM. It's also really hot in here. It's bothering me. Oh, it's making me sleepy. Alright. So that's it. Short game for tonight. But we'll pick up in a few weeks. So hopefully, you can forgive our short game for those of you on the internet not watching us. And, yeah.